Of discretionary trusts, family trusts as they're often known, for tax saving purposes or tax benefits is quite well known. Effectively, trusts allow income to be derived within the trust structure. That income can then be distributed to beneficiaries, and often they're used in business for people to distribute income between husband and wife or children, and you put the business in a family trust structure in order to both get asset protection. It helps you define where the business is, and there are tax benefits that go with it, so you will often see these sort of structures in operation. What is often not as well known is that because of the operation of tax law, and in particular Centerlink benefits, the use of trusts for people that have investments can be quite beneficial. It doesn't work if your investments are negatively geared. Things like negatively geared rental properties or negatively geared share portfolios don't really lend themselves to this sort of structure. Effectively, what we're talking about here is a situation where people have assets, shares, cash, producing an income stream that ultimately is taxable. Because of the operation of tax law, that income stream is generally taxable to mum and dad, but increasingly the problem is, in particular with the new Centerlink regime testing rules for Part A benefits, that income is also picked up and reduces your Part A benefits. So for example, you are deriving an income, you pay tax on that. Under the new rules now, you've got to add back your salary sacrifice superannuation in order to determine your eligibility for Centerlink Part A. And then on top of that, if you've got investment income, your situation gets even worse in terms of the loss of benefits and the paying of tax. What a simple trust can do is allow you to invest money in a safe environment, and effectively you invest on behalf of the family in a trust, and there are potential asset protection benefits of this. But more particularly, it allows you then to distribute that income to the family members. This in turn can result in less tax being payable. Key reason for this is that children are eligible to receive income from a trust, and children are also eligible for a low income offset, which can allow a fairly substantial distribution, roughly $2,666 per child. Under Centerlink rules at this point, these income streams are not used then to calculate your Centerlink entitlements. Now there are some technical points here. It's important that from a Centerlink perspective that the income being derived from the trust and the assets that are in the trust are not deemed to be controlled totally by the so-called taxpayer, the mum and dad I guess, but to some extent putting money in trusts on behalf of family members can include the children. There's no reason why that shouldn't be the case. They are, after all, your intended beneficiaries in general principles. So it's worth looking at these options if you find yourself in a position where your Centerlink benefits and your tax position is such that you're paying quite a bit of tax effectively on your income, wages and or investments. Thank you.